sign up online to get on the studio session? Was it earlier today? Was it during the new music show? Text it in? Yes. Okay, sweet. Well, welcome. The show is tonight at Union Transfer, and Blue October's playing, and we are stoked to have Mona. So could you please welcome Mona, live on radio1045.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm right here. Hi. Hey, it is so great to have you back. I think it's been 5 years.
I think like
Because you were like, wait, I think I've been here, right? Yes. I think it was like 5.
It was that long ago.
I feel like it was when
Maybe.
the last album was out, right? Maybe. We'll catch up in a little bit. There's an album that came out in June, and you just got back from with Kings of Leon in Europe. You guys opened up for their tour, and now you're back with Blue October.
Part of that's true, yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess we'll get into it then. Forget it.
Yeah.
Want to play some music?
Sure.
Do your thing. Mona, live on radio1045.com.
That's gross, I know. Get over it. All right, this song's called In the Middle. Now it's staring at me. Strung out on the floor, sitting there naked, you're shaking like a chill. You're shaking up for sure. All you can afford, you didn't give it but they take it. Was it worth the thrill? It's always shoot to kill, till little in the middle, so you go, a little in the middle, what you know, little in the middle shouldn't feel so right. But it feels alright. You go, a little in the middle, what you know, a little in the middle shouldn't feel so right. But it feels alright. Talking in tongues, can you explain it? You said you never felt this way before. But when it's said and done, come on, let's face it. Your hands in the air, your face in the floor. More, little in the middle, so you go, little in the middle, what you know, little in the middle shouldn't feel so right. But it feels alright. You go, little in the middle, what you know, little in the middle shouldn't feel so right. But it feels alright. I feel them pulling me this way, pulling me that. I feel so little, stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle. I feel them pulling me this way, pulling me that. I feel so little, stuck in the middle. You go, yeah, you go, little in the middle, what you know, little in the middle shouldn't feel so right. But it feels alright. Thanks. Everybody doing all right? Yeah? This is off that newest album she was talking about, June. It's called Some Kind of Rage. Got something on my mind, makes me lose control, and I look to find like some kind of miracle. Then I look in your eye, from your skin down to your bones. I got something on my mind, I got something on my mind. And it feels like we're gonna set this place on fire. Everyone live like it's the last night of our lives. some kind of rage. You lose control, some kind of rage. You lose control. Something on my face, like a smile been wiped away. We've been smacked and they say, why don't you act your age? And I'm not gonna fake it, I'm just taking it day by day. I got something on my mind, I got something on my mind. And it feels like we're gonna set this place on fire. Everyone live like it's the last night of our lives. In some kind of rage, you lose control. Some kind of rage, you lose control. Got my eyes on the sky. Oh, can you feel it? Wondering why. Oh, you gotta see without your eyes, and you know it's gonna be a fight. Oh, and it doesn't matter if you see it. Can you feel it? And it feels like we're gonna set this place on fire. Everyone live like it's the last night of our lives. In some kind of rage, you lose control. Some kind of rage, lose control. This song is actually a few years old. It's one of the songs I always play to remind me why I got started into music. Because there's a lot of, as a lot of everyone in radio knows, there's a lot of distractions on your love of music, whether it's industry or money or trends. And this song's always kind of been a reset to that kind of first love, when you first play an E chord on the guitar or figure out a progression on the piano, and you get those feelings. So it's called Love Divine. You look pretty, sitting pretty, as your world falls apart. Isn't it lovely, so lovely, a holiday from a broken heart? So just act like your past or the pain that's inside, and dance like you don't give a damn about your life. Love divine, take, won't you take what is mine, what is mine? Even when it's fair, life's not fair. You gotta live between the lines. Somebody listen, you wanna get there, and you'll be there. Sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes just act like your past, all the pain that's inside, and dance like you don't give a damn about your life. Love it sits. Try hard not to forget that pain always knows your name. Walk the line and raise your glass. Tip your hat in as you pass. Pain you'll find again. Love, so just act like your past, all the pain that's inside, and dance like you don't give a damn about your life. Love divine, won't you take what is mine? What is mine?
Awesome. Okay. So before we get into everything, why is that song your reset? Go into that a little bit.
I mean, why isn't it? Like, it kind of skips past some stuff. It's melodramatic, so you either have to mean it or it's garbage. It's one of those songs that you can't really fake your way through it.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's no trend to it. It's just chords and
Right.
and kind of a bared heart. Not to be like cheesy, but
No.
and there's a lot. I mean, we've been doing this long enough. We've seen, guitar rock come and go twice. We've seen
Absolutely.
trends, where the thing that couldn't get played is now number one. The thing that was number one now can't get played. And we've had friends and, sign the big deal and then get dropped. And we've had people that couldn't get a deal that now just bought multiple houses. So we've seen the ups and downs, which is all great. And that's not just music or radio or labels or music industry. It's life in general. The distraction with artists is that we think, we're a little bit more narcissistic than the rest of everything, actors, writers. What you do comes from a specific place. So it's important to remember that it has nothing to do with you. And it's not really, none of it's that important. You go through this life and you try to be honest. So that's a song that you kind of have to, like I said, you have to either be honest or it comes off very meatloaf.
Dude. You just said it. I mean, these are the thoughts that keep me up at night constantly. And I'm like, okay, I'm 32 now. I'm like, it all keeps going back to this cycle. It's like a stock market, up and down and up and down. You can't control it. You
Yeah.
just can't. Totally love it. Amazing. So
thank you.
it's good to have you back. So when you guys were out with Kings of Leon for a little bit, right?
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a few years actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but we just got back from the UK again.
Okay.
So that's probably we did some headline tours. We've been opening a lot, headlining a lot, especially over in the UK and Europe more so. And then in the States, we were out with Blue October for a while. We did 10 shows previous to this. We're on 16, and there's like a 2-week break, and then on another 17. So basically into July,
Okay.
July 4th, I think is like when we'll be back home. So
Excellent. Okay, so where are we now with the band? Is it a 2-piece now? Is 4-piece, or do we have touring members?
Well, Justin and I are Mona at this point. I mean, Mona was my grandmother.
Right.
So I mean, I'm basically have been Mona, and we've had a rotating cast, and
Cool.
at times we've wanted to tackle, let's do the big thing, let's do the, we've done 5-piece, 4-piece, 3-piece,
Yeah.
2-piece, and I've done tours. Just this past year, I opened up for American Authors, and then actually the Zombies, just me and a piano.
Oh, wow.
So it's once again, we're at a place where we kind of always want to return to the love of music, and there's I'm sure there'll be other people with us on stage in the future. I'm sure it'll go from piano or just acoustic guitar to tracks and you name it. We're not afraid of any of it, and I think that's the thing with what we're talking about is to embrace it all. And the people that are winning now, root for them and be happy for them. And it's not really about a genre or a trend or anything. It's about everyone expresses differently.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves differently. Everyone's faith is different. And embracing all that, I think the power of all of it is the power of like humanity, and not the segregations and not the lines that we draw. And I think that's something growing up being like a real rock
Rock
band
and roll.
or die.
Yep.
You kind of like, when I was a teenager, I resented bands that had, oh, you guys use Pro Tools, like what, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
pop, get out of
and
here.
now it's like I just look at everything as a tool to express, and I look at every expression as a different human. And everything should be respected and taken for what it is. Some things are more temporary.
Yep.
And you're just responsible for you.
Takes a while to realize that, but when you do, it's like bingo, all good. Okay, so the album came out in June, the last album. Are we working on new music? When can we expect more stuff?
Yeah, we already have a batch, and we've gone from being that band in the garage that, like I said, fist in the air, and
Yep.
when we first started touring, back in whatever it was, 2011, 2012, that was the approach, and then the last two albums we've gotten a little bit more, production friendly and kind of we're dabbling with a lot of stuff. I'm obsessed with like old Motown, and I have been. Since I was a child. I mean, my parents, that's what, it was either Dylan or like Benny King or,
Cool.
so there's a lot of stuff like that, that I've never really gotten to get out. And we're just kind of, I think the other thing is people have to remember to have fun and not take it, we have a motto, dead serious, just kidding, to where it's like, you got to remember, music can change someone's life and it is, an important thing, but you're not,
Right.
like,
Are we
it's
having
never
fun?
really about the person. It's about the bigger thing, and
For sure.
so we want to have just like a lot of fun with it, and so well, there'll be some new versions of some old songs coming like very soon, like
Cool.
within like probably the month,
Okay,
and then new stuff, probably within the next 6 months.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, Nick, thank you for coming here. I'm
for
telling you,
having
it was
me
so
again.
great. The last time I saw you, it was such a cool show. It was at the Electric Factory. You had the guitar, and yes, it was the whole rock thing, but it could be anything now. But you were off stage, you had the mic, you went through the crowd. It was still attached to the wire, and the guy was following you around with a video camera. I'm like, this is badass. I forget who you guys were playing with, but it was such a great show. So if you guys are listening, this man puts on a great show, and tonight it's going to be with Blue October at Union Transfer. Thanks for stopping by. Give it up one more time. Nick Brown, Mona, radio1045.com. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You can head back.